adventure begins on a Tuesday night. The kids from the loft are ready to fight. 30 years running, we ain't gonna fail. It's another great night for spinning a tale. Our adventure begins with a quick recap, a character sketch and a digital map. Get out our dice and make a roll or two. Raise up our glasses and toast our brew. What game are we playing tonight? What wrongs are we gonna set right? Let's kick some ass and take some names in tonight's incarnation of Dream Slayer's game. Arrive with a vicious attack, a swift blindside that takes us aback. But don't worry though, it'll all be just fine, especially if we all roll 69. What game are we playing tonight? What wrongs are we gonna set right? Let's kick some ass and take some names in tonight's incarnation of Dream Slayer's game. Roll 'em, roll 'em, roll 'em if you got 'em. Roll 'em, roll 'em, roll 'em if you got 'em. Roll 'em, roll 'em, roll 'em if you got 'em.
All right, so quick recap of what happened last time on Marvel Galaxies. The children of the Blindfather took flight from the brutal world of Hyboria, carried through the stars on the back of the majestic space whale known as the Acanti. Surrounded by the silence and serenity of space, sleep came easily, but peace did not follow. During their slumber, the family was dragged back to New Haven, to memories of home. But these dreams twisted into something far more sinister. Each of them was cast into a shared nightmare, hunted by monsters from the darkest corners of imagination. Jason Thalia faced the shape-shifting terror of Pennywise the Clown, the killer of children. Griffin and Clag were stalked through the woods by the silent juggernaut Jason Voorhees. Usharia and Lopes battled for their souls in the warped dreamscape of Freddy Krueger. And Larry faced off in his workshop with the mechanical doll possessed by evil itself, Chucky. Each dream ended in a similar way, in pain, in fear, and with the chilling message, God Emperor Doom has eyes everywhere. Don't fall asleep again. Startled awake, their minds reeling, the family had no time to recover. The Acanti beneath them cried out, its mournful voice echoing across the void, a warning. An intruder had pierced its living atmosphere. A Ravager ship, fast and sleek, had come to claim the Acanti for a massive black market payday. From the ship's side door, a blue-skinned man with a crimson fin on his head stepped forward, Yondu, the leader of the pack. And with a wicked grin and a harpoon gun at the ready, he barked out, "Looks like she's got some barnacles on her, boys. Guess we're gonna have to pick 'em off." As harpoons pierce the Acanti's flesh and the Ravagers prepare their assault, we pick up right where we left off. Alright, so you should see the map in front of you. That should have transferred over to Twitch now, hopefully.
It is.
Okay, good.
Yep.
Everything else is working all right.
Mm-hmm.
So you see the ship that has now kind of entered the atmosphere of the Acanti and is kind of flying alongside. Where this guy here is, this the one called Planet Terry, that is kind of the door hatch that is open, and all of them are kind of standing in that opening. At this point, I think it would probably be best if you guys go ahead and roll initiative, because a few of them appear to be getting ready to jump ship. All right, so at the top,
Planetary.
Planetary, yes. That's an actual character
Terrible
from the
name.
Marvel Universe. Terrible name, yeah.
name.
It was actually, if I remember correctly, this goes back to probably the mid 1980s. At that point, it was like a kid's book. And he was just this little child that had superpowers that was running around space. But now, as the years went by, they aged him up and turned him into this good-looking hunk. All right. So it looks like Torgo, the kind of robotic-looking individual on the ship, goes first. And he fires up a jetpack on the back of his armor and is making a beeline for the family. And is going to aim for basically kind of dead center here, heading for Griffin for the first attack. You got an 82 for a charging attack on Griffin.
Okay. So that is physical. That is a like he's not shooting anything at me. So I want to evade.
All
Evade?
right. Yep.
Is that right? Okay, cool.
Yep.
I got that correct.
So fighting roll.
Fighting karma.
Ooh.
Look at how good I am at evading.
That's
It's
so
quite
close.
good.
It almost was an 88, but it backed off. Silly digital dice that roll like real ones.
Man, I just spend my 10 and I take it to a green.
Okay, yep, so that'll give you a -2 to the evade. He'll still hit with that, and I think that still keeps it in yellow. Let me just double check. Oh yeah, definitely keeps it in yellow. So that would be, he traveled, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2 areas, so that gives him a +2 column shift. That ain't gonna be good. You're gonna take 200 points of damage on that.
Holy shit.
Oh, excuse me?
Wow.
Okay. Listen, this is fine.
Just walk it off. It's good.
Okay. Listen, I can. I got it. Okay, I'll just do that.
Now, do you have you've got the damage transferal, right? Or
I've got Iron Will, so I
Will.
could soak up 40 of it. But that's not going to get me to 200.
Okay.
And so damage, I've got self revival, and so like, so if anything, like there's something that I could do there. But like, I think damage transferal is something I would do on my own turn.
Okay.
Or unless like, I don't think there's anything I can do in response to be like, the damage you're giving to me, I just give right back to you.
All right. So what you're going to need to do is make an endurance roll, please.
Alrighty. Endurance. Got it.
There you go. 97. All right. So he hits you solid, but you just fall. Fortunately, he doesn't knock you off of the Acanti.
Fortunately.
And with his second attack, he is going to backfist Lopes. Let's see, does he have any? He does have martial arts B, so it's going to be on the incredible column. Got a 74 to hit.
Are we still in the nightmare?
Well, at least you healed up, so that
Yeah.
Can I evade?
You may.
Okay, what is that? A fighting? Is that right?
Yep.
Karma.
Woof. We're off to a good start.
All right, so I'm on the amazing column. So I need to bring that up to a 26. So I'll spend my 10.
All right, so you're at a -2 column shift on the evade. It definitely still hits, and you will take. Jesus Christ, he's strong. Unearthly damage.
What the hell did you do to us?
Sorry.
No, you're
Unearthly
not.
damage. Is that 100?
That's 100.
Yeah.
Now, I think I have Zamorian leather armor
Yep, that'll soak
against
some.
physical attacks, so that soaks 20.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to take 80 off?
I believe so, if you don't have anything else. Yep.
Okay. Well, this sucks. I mean, I have empathy. Does that get me anything?
Now, this would have been Griffin's turn next, but he's lying out cold on the Acanti's back.
Is there anything related to like self-healing or anything along those lines, like a kickstart?
Well, what you can do right now is if you go over to the chat window over there and click on the D10 there at the bottom and then roll that, it'll tell us how many rounds you're out. After that, you can... Where are you going there, Lopes?
Oops. Nope, I'm done. I'll take my chances
I'm out.
in space. I was trying to scroll down on my little character sheet because I was like, what's resist domination? Is that anything? Meanwhile, my guy's just like, I'm out. I'm sorry.
All right,
Oh,
so 7 rounds, it looks like.
Did you roll for Larry?
I didn't. Right now, since he's not here, I'm just going to give him a little while longer to come in. But I'm assuming he's probably not going to be here. If we need to, I'll bring him in at the tail end. All right. So Lopes, it comes to you.
I would like to roll for extra actions.
All right. I think that's probably wise.
Yes. That's what is that? Fighting?
Yep.
Okay. Karma. Oh, well,
There
that was
you
a
go.
waste of 10. All right, cool. So I get 31 extra actions, right?
31. Yes.
All right, good. I would like to run 37 times. Okay, so all right. Well, let's start. I'm going to Null Blade Mr. Torgo.
Okay.
And I will call Karma on that. Okay, so I'd like to take that up to a red.
Okay.
That's unearthly. So I've got to get that up to an 86. I'll do that.
And the damage on that
Is amazing.
Okay. All right, so you drive it into his side, pierces through the back, and he just kind of looks down at it and then looks back up at you with these cold, dead eyes. You got
Do I have
two more.
3 actions
Yeah,
total? 2 more?
You got 2 more.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And plus the pole if you're bringing him out.
Yeah, I'm definitely bringing him out. Is he considered an action?
Nope.
Okay, yeah, Zapol's coming out right now, and I'm going to try and manifest him on the other side. Where is Zapol? How do I get him out?
Right there. On the other side of him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, thank you. Yeah, so Zapol is going to... What's he have? Negative plasma... Hold on, let me check something real quick. I gotta look and see which one of these is higher. Okay, everything does incredible damage. Okay, yeah, I will do my Pazza Blade, and he's gonna try and do the same thing. He's gonna whack him from the back.
Okay.
I'm gonna use Karma on him too.
Yeah. Needed it for that one.
Yes. So I'm on Incredible. I need to get that up to a 31, so I'll do that. And that gets me in the green at least.
And that one does 40 damage, right?
Incredible is 40, yes.
Okay. All right, and then you got 2 more.
All right, cool. Hold on. I'm trying to get my karma updated so I track what I do here. All right. And then I'm going to... Oh my gosh, I'm barely touching this guy. Martial Arts A. I think I'm going to try that to slam him to the ground. Can I slam him into Lopes or Zipole? Can I use him as like an object, or he's like an energy thing? So
It's
he's
kind
not
of an
solid.
energy thing, so yeah.
Okay.
If anything, it would probably go through him.
Okay. Let's see. Where's Clag at? I want to try to like spin him around and slam him into Clag. You okay with that, Clag? Okay.
Flag is okay with that.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to do, and that's martial arts A, because D, I have to wait 2 rounds before I can use his weakness.
Well, it won't be martial arts A because it's a grappling attack. If I remember right, I think A it does something else.
This form
No,
uses the
strength
opponent's
against him.
strength against him?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay.
It's not usually used for like grappling, but
Okay. So what is it, more like punching?
yeah. But I mean, you can still do the same thing just without getting the advantage on it by adding a column shift with your. But you would have to use strength.
Okay.
Either way you go, it's a strength roll.
Okay. What about martial arts supremacy? Is that anything? That's one of my powers. Well, I have to use
That's your
martial
martial
arts
arts
D for that.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. So, okay. So martial arts A. Do I click over there where it says monstrous next to it, or do I go up and click?
On the martial arts A,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Karma. What?
Well, if you're grappling him, it won't be monstrous.
Okay.
It would be incredible because you're using strength.
Okay. So should I click the S on phaser up?
I would click your if you go down to the bottom macros down
Yeah.
there, just click the incredible macro would probably be the easiest.
Okay, cool. I'll do that. Karma. Oh, good. I'll take that up to a red.
Okay.
So what am I on? Incredible. So I need to get that up to a 91. So I'll do that.
All right. So you spin him around and slam. You're actually slamming him into Clag, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I need something to like try and smash him into something.
And then
And I figure I may as well do it to him so he can absorb whatever.
yeah. So Clag, you're going to try to absorb that, right?
Actually, I'm going to try to. Is it considered an attack?
Yeah.
I'm going to reflect it back into
Hmm.
the person. I can reflect up to remarkable back into him.
Okay.
So karma. So that gets me to the yellow. So with karma, I can get it to the red, and that will. I'm fine. So that gives me. I send the entire attack back into him, up to my power rank.
Which is 30, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So how much
And
do
then
you how much
the rest-
do you take?
It says some of the damage passes through and affects the hero. So the power rank is subtracted from the attack's intensity. The power can be used indefinitely. So I basically take whatever
Whatever's
minus
left over.
whatever's left over.
Okay, so you take 10, he'll take 30.
Gotcha. And then with my
And you should have healed up after the last session because that was
exactly.
what happened in the dream realm. So you should be down
Gotcha.
to 120.
Okay.
So I have one more action?
You do.
Okay.
Now, I will say that it looks like this robot took some damage from that, but it took the damage more from Clag than it did from you.
Okay. Then if I use my martial arts A, which is a fighting thing, right?
Yep.
Then can I kick him as hard as I can
Mm-hmm.
into Clag
Yep.
and use my martial arts A more for that because it's no longer grappling. I'm just striking.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna call Karma. Come on, roll.
Ooh, 96.
Okay, that was a waste of Karma, but we'll take it.
All right, so this will do 30 points of damage, Clag, to you,
Okay.
which you would soak, and then you're going to try to
Yeah,
do the
it's
same
like-
thing.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, Clag. Hope you're okay with all this.
Oh no, fine karma. Ooh, yeah, so I can get that to a green. Green feet. It just sends the power off in a random direction.
Oh, random. Okay. All right, so... Okay. All right, so that's it for you. We now go to Yondu. From the ship, you all hear a whistle.
Damn Yondu.
And this golden arrow floats up by his face and then darts out in the direction of Jace. Because you look mean and intimidating in your black cloak.
What?
49 to hit.
So I'll try to. Is it agility for a range attack to defend against?
Dodge, yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So karma.
There you go.
Okay, 83, 93 minimum of karma. So
that'd be a -6 column shift. And on the amazing table for him, that might just do it. 49. Ooh, he's pretty high up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He misses.
nice.
And
So
then
I just been like a torch
yeah,
all the way.
and he's continuing to whistle.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, got a 9, and you hear it whip past your ear back in the direction that it came from.
Oh.
Next up is Zardoon, this green fella here. He leaps from the ship onto one of the fins and catches onto this net that is kind of attached to the Acanti. And readies his pistol and aims it at Lopes.
These guys are buttheads.
$49 to hit again. It's a green. Now
Do I get
you
to
are
try and evade.
you're evading, which means you can't dodge. The only way you can change it is spending 50 karma points to roll again for a dodge, but you would lose the evade.
So what do you recommend I do?
It's up to you.
So a dodge would be he doesn't miss me, or that it would be that I try to make it miss me.
Correct.
And evade is
Evade
the
is
difference?
evade is for fighting, and dodge is for ranged attacks.
okay. So I'll spend the 50 karma
Okay.
to do a dodge.
All right. So spend your 50 and then roll agility.
All right. Can I call karma on that too?
Yep.
Karma. Oh my gosh! Why did it roll so many?
Whoa!
Well, you got a yellow, a white, and a green. Which one do you want?
What was that?
We'll take the first one. I have no idea. We'll take the first one there, and we'll
Yeah,
do
that's
it at
fair.
the yellow. So that's a -4 column shift. Dodge. All right, and that might be enough to take it away from him, but maybe not. Let's see here. Remarkable. On the 63, it's about as high as it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4 still hits. And the blaster does remarkable damage. So 30.
Jeez. Got any peasants we can stab?
I know, really. Where's the peasants?
Wait, so I took 30 of that, but okay, yeah, my armor's not going to absorb anything because it's not because it's a blaster.
No, it'll still absorb. I think. Is it just
So
physical?
physical attacks?
Is it just physical?
It says against physical attacks.
Yep.
So it won't do anything, right?
Correct.
All right, well, I'll be dead soon.
Okay. Yeah, so with his second attack,
He's I was full 30.
takes another shot. Oh, it's a green, but with your dodge, that definitely will miss.
Do I need to roll dodge again?
Nope. No.
Oh, good.
That
I'm
sticks.
still.
All right, Usharia. Oh,
You're on mute.
you're muted.
How embarrassing. Okay. So here's what I would like to do. I see myself and I think I see where I would imagine the Acanti's eye is. Kind of looks like there's somebody over it, but
Mm-hmm. He has 3 on that side and 3 on the other side.
okay.
There's 1, there's 2, there's 3.
Okay. So I would like to just reach out so that I've caught its eye and show it the hypnodisc.
The Acanti?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Where's Christy going with this, Dana?
Finding the thing. Okay.
69. What the fuck? Okay. What do you want this thing to do?
I want it. First of all, actually, I hope I don't negate anything here, but it says I'm Thalia, which is not correct.
Oh, okay.
Somehow I have
You are not,
control.
but that's okay.
Whoops. Okay, so the Acanti, I would like to take its great big tail and backside and have it swoof and just swoop under and swat away the
Swat the ship.
Vilchel. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, do you guys get the Welchel reference?
But what?
The Welchel reference. You know how in Guardians of the Galaxy, Star-Lord always named his ships after like hot TV stars of the 1980s. Lisa Welchel from what ship? What
Facts
show
of
was it?
Life.
Facts of Life. Thank you. Yeah.
Blair.
Okay. So I have no stats for the Acanti, but we're gonna make this up. He's big, so he's got to be strong. So we're gonna roll on the unearthly column for him. Got 52, so it definitely hits the ship. And it's on autopilot, so the ship gets a chance to roll to see if it maintains its course. A 53, which is a green. So it definitely sets it off its axis, and it begins to kind of tip and spin, which kind of causes the individuals that are on the ship to kind of fall back into it, which might give you guys a chance to kind of regroup. And the ship takes 100 points of damage. Oops, did the wrong thing. Okay. Hi, Andy.
Welcome.
Hello.
And that's it for Usharia, correct? Okay. All right, Maximus is going to do a thing at a 68.
Oh.
And you see Zardoon, who's hanging onto that net on the fin of the Acanti, pull himself up and waves and says, "I am Maximus! I am Maximus! Do not shoot me anymore! It's the code!"
I'm not sure Clag heard that.
Clag, it's your turn.
Dang. Which way is the robot facing? Is it facing away from me or facing towards me?
Away from you.
So if I leave, does it get an attack?
No, there's no attack of opportunity.
Okay,
here.
didn't think so. Didn't think so, but I'm getting my games mixed up sometimes. Okay. I'm going to first of all roll for multiples. Karma.
91.
Gotcha, and I'll take that to the red. So does that get me 3 on
Gets you
remarkable?
3.
Okay. Good. Alrighty. Alright. I am going to take a deep breath. And hyperleap towards Yondu. Trying to take him out.
Yondu, you mean? Yeah.
Yondu, sorry. I took my glasses off. I don't know why. Yeah.
You're going to have some fondue? What?
That has some fondue. Exactly. So that is 1.
Now remember, it has tipped off its axis.
5,
So
6,
it's kind of
7.
sideways now.
Yeah. Does that put him one more space away from me then?
Not away, just up, probably. You're going to have to kind of arc it. But I think
That's fine.
you've got the distance, I think, to be
Yeah,
able to do
exactly. Yeah, he's within distance. Yeah. Alrighty. So that is going to be Karma.
that. Oh, no.
Can I pull in one of Frick's rerolls from the other game?
Nope. So with the ship trying to right itself, you end up missing the ship entirely.
Uh-huh.
And you are now in the atmosphere still of the Acanti, but you are now floating around it in an axis.
Okay.
So you are basically a satellite that is now spinning around the Acanti.
Fair enough.
All right, you have
I've got 2 more actions.
Now the Acanti does have stuff hanging off of it, as you can see.
Exactly.
So,
What I will do, what's the closest that I get to it?
I would say as you're spinning around,
Mm-hmm.
it'll put you about right here.
Gotcha.
So there's an anchor that's kind of attached, and there's a chain on the anchor.
Gotcha. Okay. What I will try to do is take the Manrique Gusari in both hands with the chains and try to stop myself from spinning by getting it. That should, since the Manrique Gusari has a 5 area reach, or 5 square reach, if I'm within 2.5 squares, I should be able to anchor myself to it, correct?
Possibly.
All right, that's what I'm going to try to do.
All right, agility feat.
Karma.
98. Looked like a 28, but it's a 98.
Uh-huh. Nope, it's a 98. I saw the red.
All right, so you are able to basically wrap your chain around the chain and basically kind of tie it off, so you can pull yourself back on, or whatever.
Yeah, and that's I'll probably, I imagine, take my 3rd action to get myself back onto the whale.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Disaster averted, at least.
Jace.
How far can I move one around?
15 squares.
Oh, 15 of these squares? Okay, so... oh, I'm way down there, aren't I? I don't know. It looks like I can make it to the ship.
Now, remember, the ship has been kind of set off of its axis now and is trying to rewrite itself. But yeah, you should be able to get to the ship. Getting in the door is going to be another question.
What if I do that long leg trick again? The power feat.
Mhm.
I can do it.
Yep.
Would that help me make it over there and be able to get?
Well, I mean, I
Do
think
that.
you can still do it. I think it will take an action to catch on to the ship to be able to grab hold of it and pull yourself up.
Okay, and I can roll fighting to see if I can get multiple actions, and I might be able to do more, maybe.
Yep.
In that round. Okay, let's do that and see if I even get that. It's just fighting, right?
Mm-hmm.
With karma. Oh wow!
96. All right.
All
So
right.
that gets you 2 extra actions. You got 3 total.
All right. So I'll run up there, and I'm trying to get to. If I get to the door, is Yondu over there?
The door is not within your vision, so you're going to have to kind of reach up and pull yourself up to it.
Okay,
You can't. You right now can't see where Yondu is. He's in the ship somewhere.
I will do. Well, hey, can you like hold an action in this game,
Yeah.
like how you do in 5e?
Mhm.
Why don't I just get up there and hold my action and wait for someone to pop their head out, and then I'll attack with my other
Okay.
2 attacks. Is that cool?
All right. So you're not going to grab the ship yet.
No, I'm gonna wait and see if someone jumps out, and then I can just attack them from there.
Okay.
If that's cool.
That's cool. Well, from the side of the ship, which is now up from your angle, you see something leap out, and it's this red armored individual with long dreadlocks that looks suspiciously like a predator. And it is now
Who's hunting who?
now
Who's smelled the
leaping
trap?
over towards the back of the Acanti.
If I can, whenever I can attack, I want to attack.
You may
Whenever.
attack at any
Okay.
point now that you see him.
All right. So when he leaps over, what I want to do is like extend out my cape, my cloak, to try to grab him by the leg and yank him down, slam him down
Okay.
if I can. So I guess a wrestling and with karma and find that here a second. There we go. Oh
All right.
gosh, where's that chart at? Where am I at? Monsters.
Yep.
So I need at least 26 for green.
I think 21.
Oh yeah, 21.
Yep.
So I'll do that if I can.
Okay, you can. He's got a -4 column shift evade, so as he's going, he pulls up his leg so that you miss, and then he lands on the Acanti where you see him. Now you still have 2 more actions.
One more. Okay. Then I will. Go ahead and try to. I'm gonna try to bind his legs up with my cloak and whip it out there
Okay.
and try to bind him and see if I can tie him up like a bolo, but a whip. If
Okay.
that makes sense. So wrestling, karma.
Ugh,
Gosh.
come on, Jace.
So I'll at least do a green with that again.
And with the
See if that-
evade, unfortunately, that misses as well.
Oh my gosh. Do I get one more then?
Yep.
Did you say I had one more?
Mhm.
Okay. Getting frustrated. I'm just gonna whip out my hand into a claw and just slash at him. At this point, why not? And And I'm not even gonna do karma because I'm just frustrated. I'm angry whipping out.
Watch him roll 100.
I'm just gonna do a martial art attack here. Was it A, I think, or B? B,
A.
yeah. Well, B is boxing and stuff.
There
So
you go.
if it's a claw, all right, boom.
49 will hit.
All
Maybe,
right.
maybe. Hold on. Let's see here. 49. And then he's got a -4. That's 1, 2, 3 misses. Just missed.
All right. Oh well, I tried.
All right, Larry, welcome to the table. You kind of see what's going on now, right?
Yep. Okay, and I'm all the way down here at the nose. So this guy, I think what I'm gonna do is wait. Jace was going after the
Predator, yeah.
predator dude,
Mhm.
right? Okay. I think I'll try to attack him on that side, from this other side. And I'm gonna first roll for extra actions. Mirror sheet. My sheet's not popping up here. Oh, there it is. All right, so roll for extra actions. Karma. And 75, so should give me 2 or 1.
That would give you
Excellent.
1.
That'd give me 1. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna run up, and as I'm getting close, one of the spears that's in the Acanti,
Mhm.
I'm gonna pick up and just try to skewer him with it. Yeah. So just a blunt stab into this guy.
Okay.
So let's see. That'd be a fighting roll or strength roll?
Fighting.
Okay. Karma.
Oh, Larry with a 97. What's your strength?
A good.
Yeah, okay. All right. So you thrust and it hits clank and hits his armor and does not pierce it.
Okay. For my next action, is the tip of the spear embedded at all, or is it just sitting on the outside of it?
Sitting on the outside.
Okay. I'm gonna take and turn the spear into a antimanium straitjacket, essentially,
Okay.
where it just kind of morphs around him.
Okay.
Let's see. So that'd be.
Now, it won't be adamantium.
Or yeah, it's whatever the spear's made.
Well, I mean, you can increase the rank of it. But...
Actually, could I take, since the spear's touching his metal armor, can I use the same armor?
You can use the armor, but you have to touch it physically with your hand.
I mean, can I turn the spear into the armor? Or is it the same thing? I gotta touch it physically.
Would it turn the spear into the armor?
Yeah, like have the spear melt as his armor around him. So with the spear touching his armor, can I touch it through the spear, or I have to touch it physically directly?
If you want to change the armor itself, you have to touch it physically.
Now I'm talking about changing this spear into the armor of equal of what he's wearing. So I take the spear and I change it to his armor. The spear itself, not his armor.
Okay. Which was what you were going to do in the first place, right?
Well, I was going for adamantium, but yeah, you're right. I can't change it unless that's present.
You can change it into a material strength of incredible because that's your power rank. So I mean, it would change it into incredible rank, and you're wanting to basically make it solid, correct? So that he can't move, right? Okay. Yeah. Yes, you can do that.
Okay.
Sorry, that was a long way to go.
Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Okay, karma. Ooh, good thing.
All right, 52.
So, credible. Pick that up to yellow.
Yep.
So spending 10 plus the 10 before.
So you're basically creating an immobile straitjacket for him, correct?
Yeah, it's not. I don't think it causes him any damage. It just limits his movements.
Okay. All right. So basically, the spear kind of almost liquefies and spreads out and then wraps around his arms, kind of bringing his arms in to where he can't use either of his arms.
Yep.
All right. And then that was your last action, right?
Yep.
All right. So Planet Terry fires up his rocket pack and flies out and hovers in about this area right here. And he aims his blaster at Thalia. $67 to hit on that one.
Can I dive, roll, and jump up
Okay.
and then fire at him?
You can
Evade.
roll your
Is that an
dodge.
evade?
That would be a dodge, so agility.
Dodge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Karma.
Yeah.
No,
An 8.
I don't
You
think I don't think
you
I'll do
called
that.
karma.
I did.
So you can get it up to
I'm not gonna help.
be 41 to get you to a green, which would be -2 column shift. He will still hit, but at least you'll have the -2 column shift moving forward. All right, so that hits for 30 points of damage. Then he takes the second shot, getting a 52. That's a green this time. This might do it. No, still hits, so another 30.
God damn. Jackass.
And now it's your turn after your fancy roll.
Trying to change my. There we go. All right. Fucking asshole. Okay, I'm just gonna shoot at him. I'm gonna spark it, even though we're in space. We're in atmosphere. We're good. Spark, kinetic control, everything, all of the above. Karma.
There you go.
Fucking A. See if I did it.
All right, and what is that? 60 points of damage?
With spark. Amazing damage with spark, total of 60 points. Monstrous with TK, total of 70. So
70? Okay.
If I'm reading that correctly. Still not enough.
All right, so you hit him. Did you roll extra actions or no?
I did not because I got distracted.
Oh, no.
I was so pissed. I just realized that.
All right, so it brings us back to the top of the round with Torgo. And what's Torgo going to do?
Apologize to me.
I think I had told you he looked up at you with those cold, dark eyes.
Yes.
And they begin to glow red.
Yeah.
And he shoots an optic blast at you. And 35 misses with that shot and then follows up with a kick to the chest. Misses with that. You got lucky, son.
That's not luck. That's all skill, baby.
All right, Lopes.
Okay. So he's all like shooting at me and I'm all like ding, and then he goes to kick me. I'm like ding, and then I'm gonna smile and I'm going to shoot my own blast back at his face. Which is my plasma generation.
Yep.
So I'm going to call karma on that. Is he gonna roll? Is he getting ready to roll like 9 times again? Yep.
Got a green both times. We'll take the higher of the two, which was your first one. So 55 is
I'll
going
get that
to
up to a yellow.
I think that'll hit. Let's see. He's got an evade, so it's a shooting, so it hits. How much damage?
I got to bring that up to a 61 for yellow.
Oh, okay. Yep. And that's a possible stun, potentially. And how much damage does that do?
Oh, it's incredible. So that's 40.
Okay.
Yep.
And we're going to roll endurance. 80. He is not stunned. You got 2 more actions.
All right. Can Zapol do a move as well?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. What is true flight? Oh, can he fly?
Yeah.
Oh, he can just go from it. Okay, he's also gonna... Oh, that's resist plasma. That's not what I want. Okay, he's going to do... Hold on, let me look at my sheet here. Okay, he's gonna do his Posi Blade again. And he's gonna call Karma as well. Because he rolled a 16.
Mm-hmm.
So that was incredible. So I need to get that up to a 31. Let's see. And what did I roll? A 16? Okay.
Oh, where's the pogo? Oh, there he is. All right, and with green, that will not hit.
Dang it. All right, well, he's worthless.
All right,
Did
comes
I use
back.
one of my actions?
No, you still got 2.
Okay, cool. Then I'm going to... Where are we at? It's pole flag. Oops. Man, I don't know what to do. I will do my Null Blade again then. And I'll call Karma on that as well.
Okay.
Ugh. Do I even need to bring it up to green? Is that gonna...
To hit him, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Well, no, you don't, because with the evade, it'll miss.
Yeah. Alright then. Alright. So that's one more action.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try it one more time with the Null Blade. Karma. Okay. Well, hold on. There it is. Okay, Karma. Yeah!
59.
59, and that was on Unearthly. So I'll go ahead and bring that up to an 86 to go to red.
Okay. Oh! Looky. You hit him dead center in the chest, and he basically just powers off.
Yeah! Awesome. And I'm worried about Griffin, but I used all my turns, so maybe next time I'll check on him.
All right, Yondu. The ship itself now is in the process of kind of righting itself, and he can just now kind of see what's going on, and is going to whistle once again, bringing the arrow back in the direction of Jace, because that's the most immediate threat in his range here. 31, and you are dodging at a -6 column shift, so that misses. He whistles again, gets an 83 that time. I don't think that's going to miss. Yeah, that's definitely going to hit. And you would take Um, 30 points of damage.
Okay. I have some armor, so. Oops.
Zardoon. Let me try something here. There we go. So if we do this, ownership. Okay, Fern, because I feel bad. Maximus has Zardoon under his control. I think I've activated it where you can click on Zardoon. If you would like to act for Zardoon, you may.
Zardoon. Okay, got it. Let me see here. Do. I've got a talent for leadership. Okay, got it. Listen. I suppose if Maximus has got Zardoon under control, probably some of the folks that are closer probably want to try and take care of first. So maybe I'll just go after that planetary.
Okay.
And I will use...
And Zardoon has 2 attacks, by the way.
2 attacks. The energy blaster. And yeah, I will just roll.
The yellow, so that would hit. He's got a -2 column shift dodge, so that still hits. And how much damage does that do?
Remarkable.
Okay. Alright, so you hit him. He turns and looks, and he's like, Zardoon, what's up, man?
Let's see. What is up? I don't know. Another bolt? Go, and I just shoot again.
Okay.
Oh, I hit the wrong thing. Oh, listen, I like that roll. Actually, I'll take it.
Alright.
I clicked the wrong macro, but
No, that's okay. Alright, so that hits him dead in the chest. You're actually trying to shoot me. I thought you just missed.
I'm not trying to hit you. I hit you.
Why?
Seemed like a good thing to do.
Usharia.
All right. The Ringmaster's Hypnodisc effect can last for up to 10 minutes.
Yep.
So I think I still have the Acanti with me.
You do.
I would like for the Acanti to want to emit a intense song or sonic pulse of some sort to disable the thrusters on the, spaceshipy thing.
Okay.
And just let it go. Drop.
Okay. Oh. The Acanti goes. That unfortunately didn't work. Not to say it wouldn't work, but in this instance it did not.
Okay.
Maybe something got lost in translation.
Hasn't done its warm-ups yet.
All right, Clag. You're muted.
I am, aren't I?
Yep.
We're going to try this again. Okay. We're going to jump towards Yondu again.
Okay.
My first action. And that is incredible correct. Yes. Karma. 58, and I will take that up to the yellow.
Okay.
Because that's, I can do that with the 10. So he is 1, 2, 3, 4. He's 10 away, if I'm not mistaken. And so that would do amazing damage. Alrighty. So that would be first action. And
you did take that up to a yellow, correct?
correct, yes. So that is...
It slams him back to the back of the ship.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. I will take a couple step ups, and with the Manrique Gusari, whip it to entangle him. And that would be... Would that be fighting? Or what do I roll for that?
Yeah, it's fighting, yeah.
Yeah, gotcha. Karma. 8, remarkable. I will go ahead and take that up just for shits and giggles, because. To a yellow.
Okay. And how much damage does that do?
That does good damage.
Okay.
And they have, so he would be grappled now, and with incredible grappled strength.
Okay.
If I succeeded.
Yep, you did. And then how you have one more action?
I've got one more action.
Okay.
So I am going to, since he is grappled, I am going to use hyper leaping to pull him to me. And if I succeed in that, that'll do incredible damage.
You're going to do hyper leaping?
No, since he is grappled,
Uh-huh.
I can use the Manrique Gusari to pull him towards me
Mm-hmm.
for a slam attack using hyper leaping that'll do
okay.
incredible damage.
Okay.
And so that's Karma.
All right.
And I will, that just with the 10, that will take that to the red.
All right, he is out. Oop, he's not dead.
I don't want to lose my karma.
All right. Jace.
Well, he's gone. So
Turn around and look at Jason. Go. Got him.
So I'm gonna go after Plant Terry, I guess. Hopefully I can hurt him. I'm gonna. Is he flying or standing? I can't remember what you said. Plant Terry.
He is flying.
Flying.
Yep.
I would like to whip out my cloak, move in a little bit closer, whip out my cloak, and try to wrap it around his leg and slam to the well.
Okay.
Do wrestling with Karma. And that's 66.
Yep, that'll do. And what's your strength?
It's so awesome. Scroll up. It's excellent.
Okay. All right. So you're able to pull him down. He smacks into the back of the Acanti, and you've got him down. You've got another action.
Yeah, I got 3 actions
Okay.
in that fighting roll. So I'm going to extend out and try to wrap myself around him to bind him up.
All right. Are you pulling yourself towards him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Since I'm attached.
Mm-hmm.
And so I guess another wrestling move, right?
Yep.
Or is he all right to hold or do something? All right. So Karma. 63 yellow. Does he have armor on?
Doesn't appear to be. Just kind of a skin-tight red uniform with a sunburst on the chest.
All right, so do I have them all held now?
You do. Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna go. I don't know why people keep shooting at me. It's not like I'm that scary, like a clown or anything. And I'm gonna like turn my face into Pennywise and go and bite. So is that just probably martial arts B? Maybe. Maybe.
It's really boxing. Do you have martial arts A?
I do.
I'll let you do that.
Okay. Is it supposed to be the same as my fighting, or is it
Yeah,
supposed to be?
but it's one level up.
Okay, so I'll roll. I don't think I have it right on here, so I'll roll the incredible then. Go one up. And karma. Wow, another yellow. Wow.
Okay. All right, so you open up your mouth just like Pennywise did, and wrap it around his face, and from inside, you hear, "Oh, oh, gross! Oh, get it off me!"
Yeah.
All right, so we go back to Betkar, the predator. Larry, you see, you've got this thing kind of locked in place, but on his shoulder, you see this thing click into place, and it shoots a plasma burst directly at you.
Can I evade?
You may attempt to dodge.
Dodge.
That's an agility.
Yeah. I'm trying to pull up the right window here. I got sidetracked with a karma calculator spreadsheet. Where are you at? There we go. Okay. Agility. Karma. Oh. Shh. You heard karma, right?
Yeah, yep.
Okay. I'll take that to a green.
All right, so that's a -2 column shift on the dodge, which unfortunately is not going to be enough. You're going to end up taking 40 points of damage from that. Oh, and don't forget, you've got to take health off for your transmutation as well, so that would have been probably another 10 points there.
Yeah, I got it.
All right, he follows up with another blast, but this time he aims it down at the straitjacket that you formed around him. Takes a shot at that. Got a 43 and cracks it open, and he busts out, and then takes a step forward and then swings at you with a pair of claws that come out of his wrist mount gauntlet.
Okay. I have armor.
Got a 96 to hit.
Yeah, I have incredible armor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I accidentally clicked on it, but I have incredible armor.
Let's see here. Quick. Physical, it's remarkable versus energy attack. So you should have soaked 30 points of that first attack.
That's right.
And the claws do incredible damage. So you're going to take... I actually don't think you take any from that, do you?
Nope.
Okay.
It equalizes.
All right.
Yep.
And I think... Oh, he's got another attack.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I got a 13. From the opposite arm, he aims his hand in your direction and shoots a net out with that, and it misses.
All right.
And now it's your turn.
So the net's gone by me.
Yep.
Okay.
Were you wanting to try to do something with the net?
Yeah, well, I was gonna see if I could like grab onto it and swing it back at him.
You can try if you want.
Okay.
You've got enough of since it's just now happening. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So do I need to roll to capture the net first?
Agility.
Yeah. Okay. Karma. You got a hold of the net.
All right. 93.
And now
You caught just the edge of it.
Yep. And I'm just gonna spin around and try to throw it back at him.
Okay. And that'll be another agility.
Agility roll. So karma.
Hey, 95. All right. You tangle him up in it.
Okay.
I just removed that restraint from him. Now you're making me put it back on him. All right. Planetary goes next. He's going to make a strength feat to try to escape the grapple that you've got on him there, Jace. Got a 44. Make a strength roll for me, please.
Strength.
Yeah.
Okay. Karma.
And he escapes. Pushes himself out of your mouth. And brings his knee up to your face in an attempt to kick you. And got a 10 and missed. Thalia.
All right, I'm gonna step around the pole first of all. And I'm going to shoot an arrow at, I guess, Terry. He's the worst. Actually, that's a lie. I'm not going to shoot an arrow. I can use my kinetic control. I don't think I have to. Hold on, let me read it. I don't think I have to touch anything. I think I can just control it because I've moved like rocks before. Right? Is Terry's jetpack still going? Is he still up?
No, he's on the ground.
He is on the ground.
Or on the Acanti, yeah.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna forget Terry. I hate that guy's name, but I'm gonna try to push the predator guy. I'm just gonna push him off with my kinetic force without touching him. I'm gonna try that. Let's see. Karma.
61.
That's not terrible. Maybe not enough.
Nope, that actually should do it. Let me see. We're going to treat that as a slam on him. So he's going to roll endurance at a -3 column shift. So that's going to put him down 1, 2, 3 to good. Got a 30. Boom. And you knock him off. Not far enough to where he goes outside, but he now is spinning around the Acanti
nice.
As a satellite himself. You can call extra actions again, did you?
I didn't know I could do that. I thought you had to do it on the first one.
No, you can do it at any point.
I don't know rules. You know that. I'm not here for the mechanics, my dude.
do you want extra actions? I'll let you go.
I do.
Okay, go ahead. Since it's been a while, I'll let you do it.
I know.
Hey, everybody needs to take note of this.
that
he's giving Dan an
extra
extra
loves
actions.
me more than you.
Yeah.
Karma.
All future rolls from the Game Master are -40.
44 will get you, and if you get that up to a yellow, it'll get you a total of 3, so you would have 2 more.
Okay. Sweet. All right. So now he's spinning. I'm going to try and spin him harder. Like, just spin him,
Okay.
you know?
All right.
Where'd my sheet go? There she is. Now, is that still kinetic control?
Yep.
Okay. Karma.
72. All right. Make an endurance roll for him. 32. All right. He is now also stunned for a round.
Nice. How did this happen?
Is this a new spin on the thing with Predator? Like, if it can vomit, it can die.
And you got one more action.
All right. And now I'm going to push him out. Oh, where'd I go? I went all blurry. I'm going to try to push him out. Push him again. Push him
Okay.
out.
Push him out of the
Push him
atmosphere.
out of the atmosphere.
Okay. 55. Well, and I think that should do it.
With just 10, spinning 10?
Yeah.
Why am I blurry? I need to, hold on. There we go.
All right, Lopes comes back to you.
All right. So I got my guy knocked out, right?
Yep.
All right, cool. Hold on. What's the poll doing up there? Let's see here. I'm going to go after Planetary. Planetary. That is a stupid name. So I'm gonna. So I got a question. Martial arts D. I can use their strength against them, right? Do I need to have actually been watching them for 2 rounds? I must study my opponent because I spent like the first 2 rounds fighting the robot, the other dude.
Yeah,
and knocked him out. So I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Then I'm going to charge him with my null blade.
Okay.
And I'm going to try and hit him with that. So let's see here. Where'd my null blade go?
He would have said going ahead if you were Dana.
Oh, I know, but I'm trying
Yeah.
to be fair, because it seems like it's more fun that way. So, karma. 51. All right, and what am I on there? Unearthly. So I need to get that to a. Oh wait, I'm in the yellow. So I want to get that up to red. So I'm gonna go up to 86.
All right.
Yep, I'll spend that. Okay, do I hit him?
And
It does amazing
50?
damage.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, so you do hit him. He's still kind of on the ground at this point, so you and kind of pierce him kind of through the shoulder. You've got 2 more actions.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's see. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm going to. I will do martial arts A on him then. I'm gonna stomp him. And I'll call karma on that.
Yep.
Now, when I roll martial arts A, I rolled a little button next to it, right?
Should, yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
I didn't know how it determines what my damage is. Is that my fighting
Yeah, it's your strength is your damage.
or my strength?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. I shouldn't be doing this. Okay. Karma.
A4.
I rolled a 4.
Yeah. Get up to 21 to hit, but with his evade... No, he's got dodge, so you'll still hit.
Okay.
What's your strength?
30.
Ah, okay. All right. So you stomp him in his face, and he's like, ow! Quit it! You already stabbed me. Now you're going to stomp me in the face?
Okay. I'm gonna try to. I want to stun him. What would I do for that? Just fighting?
Just flash those pearly whites.
Oh.
You're with your
like a
martial arts D,
Yeah.
you would
You gonna
ignore
let
the
me-
effects of armor determining stun and slam results. Now, you can still stun them with the
Martial arts A?
no, with your null blade.
Oh, okay. I'll just do that. And hold on one second. I got to calculate my karma for the last thing I did. I rolled a 4, and it was under. What was it under? My martial arts.
It won't be
Oh,
martial
monstrous?
arts. Yeah, do your null blade attack.
Okay, cool. Let's see. Null blade. Karma. Because why not? 47.
47. Yep.
All right, cool. I'll bring that up to a red.
Okay. He's gonna roll endurance to see if he's stunned. Okay, yeah. So you pull the null blade out, swipe again, kind of cut him across his chest, and he's like, "Ah, come on!" and he is stunned.
All right, cool.
For 10 rounds.
Did you tell him his name was stupid before he went out? I'm just checking.
I don't
didn't
know his
hear it.
name yet. I don't think he announced himself, did he? Planet Terry.
Planet Terry.
But I'm Planet Terry.
Okay, so it's Yondu's turn, and pretty much everybody's down, I think, at this point, right? As far
Not
as-
me.
Not Zardoon. Zardoon is at full health.
Pew 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 pew.
Just a reminder, I'm Maximus. All right, so Yondu. Oh, he's stunned. He's out, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so at this point, the battle then has kind of subsided. The ship is still in its place in autopilot next to the Acanti, and you guys have a moment now to kind of catch your breath and figure out what you want to do next. So I'll turn it over to you.
I holler, going, "We need to check the ship to make sure there's nobody inside."
And pretty much at a pretty quick glance, you can kind of look around in here. There doesn't seem to be anybody
Okay.
else.
Gotcha.
I'd like to check on Griffin.
All right.
I'm over there patting him, saying, "It's okay. You're gonna be okay."
So then I pop my head
Thank
back out.
you.
I pop my head back out and go, "Hey guys, we got ourselves a ship."
Do we still? Should we see if we can just take it with us with this whale thing? Because we don't really know where we're going.
The whale knows where we're going. We should maybe tow it. Can we tow it?
Sure we
Or that
can.
make us the target?
Well, Larry knows how to fly ships like this, so Larry could fly it.
Could we just follow the whale?
Mm-hmm. Or, just keep it next to the whale as we're going there.
Yeah, I like that.
Could Larry just put it in neutral?
Yeah, I mean, it's on autopilot, but we don't know what the autopilot is set to. Larry, can you tell what the autopilot's set to? Is it set to follow the whale?
Is the whale okay?
Yeah,
that's the
he's
first
okay.
question.
He's okay. Yeah, he can take a lot of punishment, but he still has that harpoon that's attached to the ship in him. Yeah, but you guys should be able to pull that out with no problem.
Can we pull it out and like weave it underneath that netting so that it still tows the ship, but doesn't hurt the whale?
You can certainly try if you want to.
I'm gonna roll a try.
Just make a reason, Pete.
Reason?
Mhm.
All right. I'm not even gonna call karma. I probably should have.
It seems like a great idea.
It does. It really seems like a great idea. So you set about work at trying to tuck the thing in and tie it off and
Excellent.
whatnot.
Oh, does anybody have any idea who they were or what they wanted?
Other
than to
most of them are
steal
still there, so
So we could ask them.
I mean, yeah, we could
What about
we
Zard?
could retrain Zardoon, and Maximus
can-
could let him go.
Yeah. Sharia, can you hypnodisc him?
Yeah.
Ask him questions?
and Yondu and Planetary are just unconscious.
Yeah.
So as
Can I
you
tuck
guys are
them
kind of-
underneath the netting as well?
We need to. Where's the thing that was flying around that Yondu was
Oh, the
controlling?
harpoon.
The little golden arrow.
Does
Anybody see it?
It would have come back in his direction when he went down. So it's near you. Yeah.
Gotcha. Can I pick it up?
Mhm.
Look at it.
Extremely lightweight. I mean, it weighs like 3 ounces.
Can I break it?
Can you break it? You can certainly try. Make a strength roll.
$30.
What is your strength?
Remarkable.
I mean, with that roll, no, you're not able to break it.
Gotcha. Can I try it? I would try it again.
Okay.
And put more effort into it.
Mm-hmm.
And karma. It's not a 1.
Spending karma, if you want to get it up to a green, you're not even able to bend it.
Okay. Gotcha.
Jason's gonna go in there and go, let me try.
Just
I'll
give it
hand
to
it to-
Larry.
I'll hand it to Jason.
I'm gonna shapeshift into Conan and be like, and try. But I'm not gonna do karma. I just want to see what happens. Strength, right? So
Yeah.
we'll go by total chance. I got green.
All right, so you're nothing. And Yondu is coming to at this point. He's like, hey, pal, hey, could you stop that? That
Can I
thing
try?
cost an arm and a leg, like literally.
Do we need? I'll just look at him and say, "If I see your lips pucker, you're dead."
You got me at a real disadvantage here, pal. I mean, not much I can do, right? Look, maybe we can cut a deal. You want to cut a deal? Sorry, my boys attacked you. I mean, it's all business.
Oh, business now, is it? So we were just a.
Transaction.
Yeah, we were just a business transaction.
Oh, not you, the whale.
Nice. So we just, we're happened to be here, so you just decided to attack random people because of a business transaction?
Well, no, you're in the wrong place at the wrong time. We need the whale. You're on the whale. We had to get you off the whale so that we could take the whale where the whale needs to go.
Why do you need the whale, and where does the whale need to go? Because the whale's going where we need it to go.
Why do I need the whale? I'm going nowhere.
Where were you going to go?
To nowhere.
Is nowhere a
That
planet?
doesn't make sense.
What do you mean it doesn't
What-
make
what-
sense?
what
You
do you
don't
mean
know
you're
where
going
nowhere
nowhere?
is?
I don't know where I am right now. I don't know
Well,
anything.
you're not
Space
nowhere.
cart slaying.
I'm talking about nowhere. You're not in nowhere right now. You're on the back of an Acanti, which is what I want, and I got to take it to nowhere so I can get my pay.
On first.
What?
I don't know, something my dad used to say. Anyway, back up a little bit. You're going nowhere.
Yes.
You were obviously going somewhere.
Yes, nowhere.
Hold
Hey,
on.
you're a real nowhere man.
I am the Nowhere Man. Hey, that's a good song. I knew somebody that used to sing that song a lot.
It's a song?
Yeah, it's a song.
Okay, so tell me about Nowhere.
Did you roll something?
Yeah.
What did you roll?
I rolled my intelligence just to see if I figured out if I was thinking there's something I'm not grasping.
Oh, okay. All right. So yeah, he does seem to be actually talking about somewhere.
Yeah.
But that somewhere is called Nowhere.
Gotcha. Yeah. So tell me about Nowhere.
You seriously don't know what Nowhere is?
I seriously do not know what Nowhere is. We're a little bit new to this world, to this universe.
It's a place where people pay good money for good things. You ever heard of the black market?
I've heard of one. Never been to a black market before. I've been to like a fruit and grain market. Is it similar?
Yeah, I mean, kind of, but I mean, it deals in stuff that more than just fruit and grain. Is pretty much a place where if you want something bad enough and you got the coin to pay for it, this is where you put up the bounty. And this Acanti, or any Acanti, is a pretty high bounty.
Well,
and we came to claim it. You just happened to be flying by, wrong place, wrong time. Sorry about it. You were just on the back of the thing that we need. I'd really like to take that Acanti with me. So yeah, I heard you guys as I was kind of coming to saying something about maybe wanting the ship. I mean, I got a lot of money invested in this ship, but with that Acanti, I can buy another ship. I'll trade you the ship for the Acanti.
you see that that's not going to work because the Acanti is taking us somewhere.
Well, the ship can take you where you want to go.
Yeah, but we don't know where the Acanti is taking us.
Well, where's the Acanti taking you?
I just told
To
you
nowhere.
we don't know.
To nowhere? I thought you said you didn't know where nowhere was.
No, it's taking us somewhere.
There is
Yes.
no somewhere.
Well, as far as you know.
There's no
We
such
were-
thing as somewhere.
We weren't
Everywhere
exactly
somewhere.
told where it's taking us.
You've been told where it's taking you.
We weren't exactly
weren't told.
told. No.
I mean, are you lying to him? Because you were told.
Yeah, I guess I am then.
Okay, make it. I'm gonna have him make an intuition feat.
Pretty sneaky, Clag.
Yeah. You sure he's not taking you somewhere?
As far as you're concerned, it's nowhere.
He's
Yeah,
not
so
going
it's-
nowhere.
As far as I know, look, we were put aboard the Acanti by the King of Atlantis, the Prince of Atlantis. Prince, King, whoever is the fuck is running Atlantis right now. And he just wanted to get rid of us. So he was sending us off to somebody that could help us. He didn't tell us where that was or who that was. So that's why we need to keep the Acanti.
All right, so how do I walk out of here? I mean, I gotta have my ship to get away from here.
Do you know Nick Fury?
Yeah, I know who that is.
And you can take us to him.
I'm not taking you to him. No way.
Well, then you're not getting out of here with
Oh,
your ship.
shit.
Can you take us to somebody else from Sword and Shield that can get us to Nick Fury?
I try to stay as far away from the people in Sword and Shield as possible. I mean, you know what I am, right?
An asshole?
I am that. But I'm also a Ravager. And Ravagers and Sword and Shield don't exactly get along.
Well, this is your opportunity to turn the stone and do the right thing.
Yondu Odanto does not do the right thing. It's rare.
Well, the wrong thing isn't exactly working out for you right now. We need to get to Nick Fury. You need the Acanti. The Acanti will take us somewhere that will get us one step closer to Nick Fury. If you can do better than that, then we can talk.
What's gonna happen to the Acanti at nowhere? Is it just going to go to the highest bidder, to whoever wants it? So that they can do whatever they want to with it?
Whatever happens after I deliver the Acanti is out of my control. I have no idea. All I know is they're paying 50 billion credits for this thing. And that'll set me and my crew up for a long time.
I just turn and look at Lopes and go, that sounds like a lot.
It does, but we don't really have a baseline reference, do we? For all we know, a cup of water could be 1.2 billion. Although I imagine that if it could set them up for a while, and the way these guys probably spend, it probably is a lot.
40 cups of water sounds pretty good right now. But, I mean, he's got that nice ship and he's trying to get 50 billion, so that's a lot.
I'm confused. Who has the leverage here?
Well, we do.
What are we even talking about? We can take everything. We can take the ship. We can take the Acanti. We don't need to give up anything.
Well, what are we going to do with him? We can't just kill him. We wouldn't be any better than he is.
When I was walking through the ship, did I see a brig or anything?
Um,
or something, someplace that would work?
There is a small containment unit in there that would be big enough for like one individual. It looks like it's probably there for bounties. So you stick one person in there, yes.
So it would fit 5. So what I hear is it would uncomfortably fit 5.
It would uncomfortably fit 1.
Let's tie him to the outside of the Acanti.
Larry, you're back. I was afraid the atmosphere had changed your voice.
No, I'm good.
We could do that.
Well, we can't give up the Acanti. It's a sentient being.
Okay,
Right.
okay. All right. Hold on. You want to go to Sword and Shield. Nick Fury.
Yes.
I at least know the last location where Sword and Shield was. It's essentially a space station, but it's one that can move when it needs to. I can get you there as long as you let me keep my ship. I can find another Acanti. Took me 6 months to find this one, but I could find another.
Okay.
Let's go to look at Lopes. Yeah, sounds fair.
Yeah.
You let me keep my ship. We let the Acanti go wherever it wants to go. Set it free. I can get you to Fury.
Your crew stays on the Acanti.
Yeah. On the Acanti? No. Wait.
While we get there. Until we get there.
You can go get them.
Oh, and then I can go back and get the Acanti. Yeah, that's cool.
Or you could go back and get your crew, if they're still alive. It'll be up to the Acanti what it wants to do with them. Well, Larry will fly the ship. You can hang out inside in your brig. You can tell us where we need to go. And when we get there, if we get there, and we are able to get information on how to get to Nick Fury, then yes, you can have your ship. You're free to go. Or we could just toss you off into space. But it's entirely your decision. I mean, you have all the leverage here, don't you?
I don't like the idea of leaving my crew here.
I really don't like the idea of you. Your crew will be fine. They will go wherever it is the Acanti is going. They'll find their way back to you. And they won't be harmed. At least not by the Acanti.
All right, let me talk to my boys.
Talk.
All right, and he kind of sequesters them and kind of explains the situation. You see them kind of posturing and gesturing wildly. They're not in complete agreement about it, but he finally kind of talks them into agreeing to stay with the Acanti. He says, "All right, I'm all yours."
So where are we going?
Where the Acanti is taking us.
Well, I thought we were going to get in the ship and leave the Acanti. Let the Acanti go, and he's going to take us to Nick Fury's last known location.
Oh.
Are you okay, Griffin? You took a pretty hard hit.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I mean, okay. Just keep up.
Yeah, you should rest on the trip.
Yusharia,
I immediately go
Jace,
into a
Larry,
trance.
everybody else? Thalia? We're all in agreement?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, so will you at least let me fly my own ship?
Oh, no.
All right, then. I'll point in a direction.
Larry,
got somebody that
can't
can fly this?
right?
Yeah. I can fly anything.
All right, Larry. Take a seat behind the helm
Please call Karma.
and make a reason feat.
Dead.
Ah,
Can you call double karma? Is that a thing?
double karma. Double secret karma.
Triple
Yeah.
dog karma.
Yeah. Well, would it be a reason feat or a pilot skill? Talent.
Well, it's still a reason feat, but pilot skill, yes. So that gives you a +1 column shift.
Yeah. Okay. So crit bull. Karma. $39.
39, you can get that up to a yellow. So yeah,
Yep.
you settle in, and the steering of this ship is a little different than what you're used to, but it's basically like these two kind of cylindrical, almost like gauntlet-like things that you have to slide your hand into, and it's got two handles at the end of it, with a couple of like toggle sticks at the top like this. You reach in and start to move it, and then the ship kicks out of the atmosphere of the Acanti. And with the reason feat that you got, you're able to move in the direction that he's pointing.
Okay.
So,
And I look back at everybody and go, and here we go.
you are now heading in the direction of Sword and Shield and away from Asgard. And thereby nixing at least 4 adventures.
Should we maybe like 4 of us or 3 of us stay on the Acanti
Why?
and go to Asgard? We'll just split the party right now.
Split the party. Split the party.
Have you watched the last Whispers of Time?
I haven't watched any of them, no.
We don't want to split the party.
Always split the party. Are you kidding me?
That was a little rough
I'll
last
stay.
time.
Oh God, it was horrible to watch, and because I was part of the party that was split and couldn't do a damn thing about it.
Poor Christy got stabbed at least 6 times. I think. Just,
yeah.
Good. Again.
All right, karma points for tonight's adventure. You will get 340 karma points. And for those of you out there watching in Twitch land, thanks for joining us tonight. We will be leaping forward to Sword and Shield during our next adventure. So the game master has a lot of work to do because I haven't gone that far ahead yet. So
We could always be stuck like in the atmosphere and not able to get off of the Acanti, and it just
Exactly, there you
drags
go.
us kicking and screaming, thrusters blasting, Larry back there changing everything, cursing under his breath. Oh,
I was looking forward to Asgard too.
all right, for those of you out there watching, we appreciate you watching. We'll see you back in 2 weeks. So good night, Twitchland and YouTube. Good night, everybody.
Good night.